I'm Alister Baston. I'm a principal here at FCW Lawyers. I work in commercial law, so most of my work is in buying and selling of businesses or engaging with clients in a way that helps them document and solve their problems in a way that prevents bad things happening. My wife is also a lawyer. We set up our own practice and ran it for 15 years.
It was the start of the iPhone, the cloud. It gave us opportunities to not have to be a law firm with a server rack and a librarian and all of that sort of stuff.
When people ask us what our client profiles, even the most non-tech ones have a tech flavour. So for us as a law firm providing legal services, there has to be a tech flavour to it.
If you've got a great display like this, which means that you're clearly in charge of the documents and it looks good.
It's got to be something that works in a client-facing way.
As a lawyer, you have a lot of responsibility to clients. You have things happen unexpectedly. You have deadlines that are really important. You have upset people. You have difficult conversations, and you really need to be able to rely on your technology.
One of the great advantages of having enough screen real estate is that when I see people on the screen, I can also actually work with the documents that are relevant to that client or that interaction at the same time. And with a 13-inch laptop, you can't do much with that these days.
The other thing with lawyers is you sort of have to get everything 100% right all of the time. You really need to have the tools to do that with you everywhere.
Of course, we're all in different locations now. I'm an office worker. I personally like it. I'm here most of the time, but I need to be able to work with my team members wherever they are, with my opponents and with clients. And it's got to be easy. I think it's the important thing.
For us, we are already a flexible working firm. We've been that pre-COVID, we're ahead of the times. So for me, the concept of proving working from home, the only difference was, how do I get all that information from one screen of a laptop? Espresso solved that for me.
Oh, look, I think it's good design. It's an attractive product. It feels strong and sturdy and nice. A magnetic kind of click to it is nice. It's good that you can have it, you can easily configure it in different ways.
The way that we have flexible working here anyway, we all have laptops and we're all set up at home, but you'll see that we have the dual screens. Like, we're so used to having so much information in front of us. So the concept of traveling with a laptop only, for what I do, which is CFO, so all of the finance side of things, I need to look at data, lots of data. I need to be able to compare this to this. You can't do that with one screen.
So the main solution for me is that I need much more than a laptop gives me as far as space is concerned. And I've got a really nice big monitor on my desk, and that's fit for purpose. But as soon as I leave that desk, and I can't take that with me, it's a whole lot more challenging. And I am finding I'm needing these a whole lot more. And so for me to be able to see more is important.
I'm not great with technology. I get very easily confused. So things need to be very simple and reliable.
I suppose I'm at an age now where I'm trying to keep up with the tech, but this is no barrier. I do a bit of travel, and what this allows me to do is complete tasks effectively in a hotel room or in an airport lounge, which otherwise I would be really, to be honest, struggling, because the laptop's not enough. Email only, not much more.
And the clarity of it, and the size is just a little bit bigger than the laptop. So that's worked really well for me, because as I said, I need to compare data. I do a lot of analysis of data. So sitting there on one screen and to try and flick from a laptop spreadsheet to spreadsheet or website to website, it just doesn't work. And I can set it up at home as well if I need to. Like if it's a hot day and I want to sit out by the pool, put it on the bench outside, and it's terrific.
I think what's really quite clever about this too is that it's quite simple in the sense that it doesn't have a battery, so it doesn't actually require something else you've got to charge up and check that it's running. Simple cable connection, off you go.
Nothing ever goes wrong. It's just reliable.
As soon as I've plugged it in, it works well, and it doesn't take much to actually figure it out.
I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.